Hi everyone. I just wanted to take a moment to touch base with you guys. It is now again that time of the year, not just the holidays, but that great time of year that we get to go through the hassle of choosing our insurance once again. And so I just wanted to kind of, go over some of the things that I look for when I'm making my decision on this. Mainly because I am too young at this point to qualify for Medicare, I think it is. I'm not sure which one, Medicaid, Medicare, but the one where you're 65 and, you retire and your Medicare is paid for. And so my husband and I each year around this time have to look for the best plan that suits our needs. And we usually do this through the government website, healthcare.gov. I do always check outside of there as well to see if there's any other plans that may be more suitable for our needs. Looking, of course, in our area for what's available. And for us, the biggest consideration is that my meds are covered. My PAH meds run about $7,000 a month. And so we look for something that's all inclusive for that. So you really have to look at it from a personal point of view and what your needs are and going through and looking at what the different plans offer. We have a tendency to look for something that maybe has a little bit higher deductible. Not extremely. We usually end up about $6,500 for an individual, around $13,000 for the family, for a deductible. And then after that, everything is paid. All of our expenses, doesn't matter what it is, prescriptions, doctor visits, specialist visits, emergency room, anything. It's all covered. 100%. And we make that choice for that little bit higher of a deductible because with my prescription, it makes sense, because even if we had just 20% of the $7,000 every month, that would be a lot to take in. So the balance outweighs the monthly payment and just being able to be completely free of worrying about any additional costs. And with the echoes all the time and the 6-minute walks and the testing and just the various different procedures that we go through, and the risk always of hospitalization, the oxygen costs, and all of that considered, it just works best for us to look for a plan like that. So basically, I guess what I am encouraging everybody to do is sit down with the plans that are available to them in your area and really go through and look at what each plan offers for your needs. And then I know they tell you to, judge the plan kind of by bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. That's not a good indicator. Our plan, I think, that we choose is actually maybe a bronze or silver plan, and technically speaking, a gold or platinum plan should be better. But for us, there is no gold, silver, or platinum plan that pays everything like the plan that we have. So for us, this bronze plan actually offers more than any of the silver, gold, or platinum plans that are offered to us in our area. I'll give you an example of another thing that happened last year that we looked at. We found a plan through United Healthcare, which is great because they have such a huge network of 5,000 hospitals across the United States, which is really what we want. And they had a plan very similar to ours that paid everything. except for their prescriptions, you had to pay out of pocket, and then they reimbursed you. But they couldn't tell you exactly how long it took for them to go ahead and reimburse you. So for us, let's say it took 90 days for them to reimburse us. That would be 3 months, $7,000 a month. So we would be out $21,000 for paying for just that one prescription before we ever might get something back. So for us, we just couldn't take that risk. And even though it gave us a bigger network of hospitals, which is something that we really, really wanted, we just couldn't risk that we would have, several months in a row where we would be paying that full payment for the prescription and waiting on them to send back to us. So we ended up staying with the one that we have. Now this year I looked for something like that again, hoping that maybe they had changed the policy, but now nothing like that was even available. So I don't know, we're kind of just hoping that in the future they just come up with a plan where everybody is provided a choice of healthcare that covers, all the hospitals, and just the freedom and ability to choose exactly where you go for whatever care. So, just remember that your choices, I think, have to be made by December 15th for open enrollment, and you can go to healthcare.gov and see what's offered in your area and if there's any assistance to you based on your income or anything like that. So this is just a brief happy hunting message and a reminder for insurance. It's such a huge factor for anybody that has a pre-existing condition that it's really important that you take some time and really look into your choices. So good luck with that, you guys. And if I don't see you again, I'm going to try before the holidays. But if I don't see you again before the holidays, happy holidays. Have a good one. Stay warm.